Hey guys, RC here, and we're back for the World Series. Kansas City versus Cincinnati. The Big Red Machine versus the upstart Kansas City Royals. Looks like we've got, I'm really not sure about where to start Jack. I think with Jack and Busby, it's a toss-up. I don't think we're getting hurt either way. Guidry's actually pitched well. I'm tempted to put him up into the 2 slot. Let's see what he's done lately real quick. Well, 1 game, 7 innings, 5 hits, shutout. You know what? Maybe. Let's go that way. All right, Dennis will be first. All right. Best of 7. Gary Nolan went 17-9 this year, a 3.29 ERA. Leonard 18-6 for us, 2.01. Game 1. And Cincinnati beats us 6-2. Leonard takes the loss. Bench and Perez with home runs. Leonard only lasted 4 innings. Wow. Splittorff had to come in and pitch 4. Bryles pitched in relief. 2 home runs for the Reds. Otis 2 for 4. Scattered 6 hits. Oh, man. All right. Don Gullett was 1-1 with a 3.2. Morris 0-1 with a 3.00. And we get the win 4-1. Herbowski with the save. Morris with the win. 8 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. Very nice. No homers. 2 for 4 for Burleson. Brett 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. 2 on, no out double in the first inning. Very nice. Milner 1 for 2 with 2 walks. All right, we have an off day, and the series switches over to Cincinnati. Series is tied at 1 game apiece. We've got Guidry going against Pat Zachary. Hope we don't. 9-7. No decision. Suter takes the loss. 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Wow. We let that one get away. Guidry got shelled early. Wow. Yeah. They got to him early and often. I mean, we got to Zachary early too. I mean, we just didn't make it stand up. Foster, his 2nd homer of the postseason. Conception, 2 homers in this game. McRae, 2 for 5 with an RBI. 4 walks for Fairley. So he was on base a lot. 8 men left on base for Lacey. Ouch. Ouch. All right. Busby and Andahar. We even it up at 2. Busby 6 hits, 2 runs over 7. Herbowski picks up his 4th save. Bourbon actually got hit pretty hard. Joe Morgan, his 1st homer of the postseason. Perkins 2 for 4 with an RBI. Lacey 1 for 2 with an RBI. Trying to see what Lacey did. He didn't have he had 1 walk, no strikeouts. I wonder if there was a fielder's choice maybe. I don't know. But hey, 2-2. We're playing them tough. All right, back to Leonard and Nolan. Hopefully Leonard can rebound from that. And he does. Very nice. 5-2. Great game for Leonard. What a comeback for him. Hrabowski's been, well, 6.1. 5 saves, though. Brett hit his second homer of the postseason, as many in the postseason as he had all regular season. Lacey got his first. 3 for 5, two RBIs for Brett. All right, let's check our email here. Mike Marshall possibly being traded. Jerry Remy, rookie batting leaders. Oof. Tight series, but we've taken a 3-2 lead. Yeah, we're going to go with Morris in this one. All right, a day off. Jim Wolford's able to come off of the DL. But I don't think he can come up to the postseason. Yes, he is. Cool. So we can bring him up. All right, let's take a look here. Because remember, we were one player short. All right. Gives us an extra bat on the bench. Oh, Cincinnati beats us 8-5. We're going to go to game 7. So Morris gets shelled badly. 7 runs in 2 1/3. Ouch. Bench his third homer. Perez his third homer. Oh, man. Man, do I want to go with Guidry? Do I want to go with Guidry? Two days rest. All right, I'm going to allow starting pitchers in relief. We're going to go with Leonard. Man, do I want to do that with 2 days rest? You know what? I'm going to go with Guidry. That puts our starters into the relief roles. If we need long relief, we can hook fast. And we're going to hook very fast. We're going to hook him fast in this game if he gets hit. And we're the champs! Yes! Very nice. Guidry, sore back. Way to go, man. Hey, you're fine. All right, playoffs. 4-3, Hrabowski. Wow. And Lacey with a homer. All right, so Guidry went 1 inning before he got hurt. Leonard came in and pitched 3 innings in relief. Bird blew the save. So we went 10 innings. Yeah, went extra innings. Oh, wow. Lacey, his second homer of the postseason. All right, so we are the world champions. That's awesome. All right, Otis hit 311. Brett hit 349 with 16 RBIs. 313, 11 RBIs for McRae. 13 RBIs, 283 average for Lacey. Wow, wow, wow. So that is awesome. So it goes 7, and we are the champs. All right, how much time have we gone? All right, we got a good ways to go still, so let's. October until the playoffs end. There we are. An 890 score. Yay. As a wild card team. Very, very cool. Ooh, a brand new owner for the Indians. All right, team record. Well done. Upgrade a position. Good work. Attendance. We're almost there. Long term, congratulations. All right, reach the playoffs, improve your team's home runs, get from 22 to 30,000, and win another title in the next 5 years. All right, well, I think we can afford to raise the price a little bit. Let's go to 295. Yeah, I mean, we barely drew 30,000 at the beginning of the playoffs. So, all right, 5.9, I'm sorry, 8.2 in revenue, 4.6 in expenses. Developmental budget baseline is 876, so we'll go up to 750. And yeah, right now we're still about 1.1 million over that, and that's with no playoff revenue. So almost, $2.25 million this year. All right, delete that. All right, let's go ahead and check out the awards. A trade proposal. Jim Wynn for John Milner. We're going to say no. Oakland and Boston. Oh, Vita Blue got traded for Bill Caudle, Danny Darwin, Chuck Ross, and William Hardiman, and Chuck Rainey. A 110 and 57 record. He's only 27 years old. Wow. That's kind of a big trade. Don Carruthers from Montreal to Detroit in exchange for 24-year-old minor league catcher Ramon Jimenez. All right. All right, Atlanta and Pittsburgh. None of the names I recognize. All right, the best fielders in the American League. So Tommy John of the Yankees, George Scott of the Brewers, Sal Bando of the A's, Mark Bellinger, Bill North, Dwight Evans, so none of our guys. Don Stanhouse of the Expos, Bob Boone, Steve Garvey, Joe Morgan, Dave Conception, Rusty Staub. Cubs, Ron Dunn, Bill Lee, and Dennis Lamp. Bill Lee was a spaceman. Yeah. He had that little run here 3 years in a row in the early to mid 70s. 17 wins. Had a little, one good year peaked up at the end, but that was really it. But yeah, he was a character guy. I mean, of course, a nickname like Spaceman, you would probably expect that. All right, reliever of the year. Terry Forster of the White Sox. 18 saves. Dave LaRoche and Sparky Lyle finished second and third. Kent Tekulve of the Pirates. NL Rookie of the Reliever of the Year. Gene Garber and Dave Tomlin second and third. All right, the Platinum Stick, that's the Silver Slugger Award. The best hitters by position. So Pat Dobson. All right, Brett should have won. He did because he was actually the league leader in average. Over in the National League, Tom Seaver, Bench, Hernandez, Morgan, Lazinski, Ellis Valentine of the Expos, and Griffey. Rookie of the Year. Oh, Jim Nettles burned himself while barbecuing. John Walkenfuss of the Twins, Rookie of the Year, hit 281, 9 homers, 63 RBIs. And Jack Clark, that shouldn't be a surprise. We saw his name all throughout the year on Rookie of the Month. 20 years old, 292 average, 19 homers, 107 RBIs. The Cy Young and a trade proposal. All right, well, let's look at this first. Vida Blue, right before he got traded. Dennis Leonard finished second in the Cy Young. So really good year for Dennis. And in the National League, Don Gullett of the Reds, 24-8. Steve Carlton and Jerry Koosman. Bert Blyleven finished. All right, let's look at this trade offer. 28-year-old right fielder Craig Cusick. 3 positions, pretty good eye. Had a down year this past year. 2 good years. One of those good years was AAA. 125 RBIs last year. Wow. Ratings. He'd probably be a bench player and a good bat off of our bench. So Nelson Briles, 7-13, a 4+ ERA pitcher. Whip's gone up. Yeah, I don't think I want to trade Wilson. He's only 21. I think he's got a good upside. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't moved up to AAA, but he's only 21, so that probably has something to do with it. He made his major league debut late season call-ups, 78. So yeah, we're still a couple of years away from him making his debut in real life. You know what? Let's discuss the trade. All right, I'm going to remove that. No, no. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there I want to do. Uh, Now you know what? Patek is a guy that I could look at moving. All right, I'm going to go back here, and we're going to reject that trade. I do want to see what we can get. So he signed for one more year. Cool. Okay. Let me see what I can get for Patek. All right. So let's see. Because Burleson I could move over. Lacey could play second again. Yastrzemski too old. McCovey too old. Ooh, Dennis Lamp. Ted Sizemore? No. A 10.8 ERA. Wow. I think he would be a reliever at best. Rich Dower. Second and third. Now, we didn't really have a backup for Brett at third base. That's possible. I certainly don't think that's all that I want for Patek. He's better against lefties. He can turn the double play. Better at second, but he can also play third. No, okay, now I want somebody else. I want somebody else, man. Ooh. You guys know I'm a big California Angels fan. I would love Bobby Grich on my team. I would hate that paycheck on my team. Signed for another year. Boy, he's making a boatload of money, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what I want. AAA, Double A, Single A, Florida A. David Palmer. No stamina. He's 19. Number one overall pick. Will you give me him? I don't know, guys. The thinking is I'm not really getting back what he's worth, but he could be a good bat off the bench. He's young and he's got the ability to put the ball in play. He could be a good bat off the bench, and he can back up Brett if Brett gets injured. Right now, we don't really have a decent guy to do that. And then I think Palmer has some upside as a reliever. I mean, he became a starter later in life with Montreal, but his stamina's horrible, so golly. But that looks like the best deal I can get. This would actually reduce our payroll a little bit. He is 32. You know what? I'm going to do it. It's not what I was hoping for, but I pick up a pretty decent pitcher and I get a better third base backup. Yeah. Ah, golly. Hated to do that. Not really, but ouch. All right, now the playoff rosters are gone. Double, triple, designated for assignment. All right, we're going to call him up. Mike Larkin is ready this year, so we'll call him up. Bob McClure. Oh, Rick Dempsey. Steve Trout's still out for 7 months with his rotator cuff. You know what? I'm going to release him. Well, it says Dempsey is ready to come up. Well, he is 27. We'll call him up, see what happens. Oh, man. All right, well, that was the timer. So we have won the World Series. We are going through the off season. We have gotten a trade in. We have looked at some of the awards. Dennis Leonard finished second in the Cy Young. I tell you what, let's go ahead and see who the MVPs are. All right, the American League, Jim Rice, 23 years old, 378, 167 hits, 27 homers, 92 RBIs. Fred Lynn, also of Boston, finished second. Vida Blue, the Cy Young winner, finished third. Johnny Bench won the MVP for the National League, 299, 32 homers, 113 RBIs. His teammate Joe Morgan finished second. Greg Lazinski finished third. All right, guys, we're going to put a cut in here. And we will start, I guess, the next video after this. We'll go ahead and call it probably episode 1 of the 77 season, just to put a break here. I know we've looked at all the awards. Now it's going to be getting into the draft, draft pool announcement, and things of that nature. So that's what we'll look at in the next video. But again, that will be starting our third season, 1977. Thanks for the roller coaster ride that we've been on this year. Boy, I tell you what, all season long, just up and down, up and down, and right at the end, we finally make that push to, basically end up in a dead heat for the wild card, and sneak in, and then make it through all 3 rounds, and then we take out the mighty Big Red Machine. I don't think it gets any better than that. And I think it was 77 that Kansas City won the World Series, so we actually beat that by a year. So don't expect that next year. But it'll be interesting to see who we get in the upcoming draft. If we get any more trade offers that we can adjust our team any. And maybe Hank Aaron even comes back for another year. And we'll see if he can maybe hit a home run. And the big question on everybody's mind is, can George Brett get back to normal next year and have, a 20 home run season after hitting just 2 this year? All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot, and we will see you next season. Take care.